Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, and we've got a major league debut on the mound in this one, Chris, and always interesting to see how that goes, but I'm sure there's a mix of excitement and nerves running through him right now.
Absolutely. Playing your first game in the show, it's just a little different for everyone, but no one walks in unfazed by the moment. I don't care what they say to anybody, and that's especially true as a starting pitcher that's expected to go out there and give your team a quality outing. All eyes will be on him out there on the bump. Should be fun to watch and see how it plays out.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to get underway. And now the rookie second baseman, Charlie Gehringer. And he lays down a bunt. Barehand grab, gathers and throws, and they get the out. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Duke Snider.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Hard hit left side. Slings to first in time. Two outs, base is empty. Duke Snider up next for the A's. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one. Strike on the inside corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that drops in for a strike. That's a little bit low.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Two outs. Hit hard on the ground is short. Lindor on to first. Snider out in the play. And that is that. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park. And our pitcher tonight, number 29. What do you have on him, Chris?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Ricky Henderson. Fouled off. He was late. Fought off foul. And he deals. The other way. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with two strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And up next for Seattle, Joe Morgan. With a couple of homers in this series, 3 hits total. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Morgan went deep twice in his last game.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Henderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball one. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
And here is Barry Bonds. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Ricky on the move. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. With that bag, he has broken the all-time Major League stolen base record. Absolutely incredible.
Today, he is the greatest of all time, the most dangerous base runner ever. We knew this moment was coming, but that shouldn't diminish what an accomplishment it is. Get that bag to Cooperstown. Just unbelievable what he's done in this legendary career.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Now he steps out as time is granted. One out, the runner at second here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. That one just misses the outside corner. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. And that's down and away.
You got a full count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Rafael Palmeiro. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Right center field. Back there. Holy Toledo. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
George Brett up next for the Mariners. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two outs, base is empty. That's in there. Just off the inside edge.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now here's the catcher, Roy Campanella. Aparicio. Inning over.
Let's go.
But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
Well, Boog, he consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate, here are the tops in the league.
Spahn back to work. And that one hit to first. Boots it. Still able to fire over. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Next up for the A's, Dave Winchester. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubble gum.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw cut off to second.
No,
he's in there. 1 out. Runner at second. David Justice up next for the A's.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. Justice went deep in his most recent game. Man at second.
2-0.
In the dirt. This one in the air. Brett. And there's 2 away. So up next, Gary Carter. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And that drops in for a strike. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 3 and the A's 1. And we're back. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Willie Mays.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen. And just to touch on Mays' defensive ability, there isn't a ball he couldn't get to or a throw he couldn't make. He was an artist out there in the outfield.
Next offering is in for a strike. And Singy, if you factor in Mays' 660 career homers and the 301 batting average on top of his defense, we might just be looking at the greatest all-around player in Major League history. Next pitch is outside. There's a swing and a drive. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Lindor with a homer in his last game. Lindor, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Lindor swings through that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Outside. Full count, 3-2.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
This one high in the air to left center. On the move. And it's caught for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Warren Spahn, the next to hit, takes ball one.
1-0.
That one clips the outside corner, and the count 1-1. On the ground to first, McGuire. Third out, that ends the frame. Nobody left for Seattle as the lead remains 3-1. Back in Seattle, on to the third inning. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut. Number 29. That one misses. Ball one. Into center. Willie Mays makes the play.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Gehringer in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
2 down, base is empty. Luis Aparicio up next. For the A's, he's 0 for 1. That one misses in the dirt. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
1-1.
Next offering is in the dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. One hit, one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 3 and the A's 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Ricky Henderson. That's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Morgan now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the left fielder, Barry Bonds. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. And that's a base hit. Morgan on his way to third. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Rafael Palmeiro. And that's a little high.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this. This is one of the most successful hitters we've seen in baseball, Boog. Palmeiro is a guy who can produce hits and swing for power, and he does it consistently. He's always going to be a tough out for any pitcher that faces him. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Morgan on third. Bonds over at first with 1 away. And that's in for a strike.
Take it all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
2 on, 1 out. And there's the strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can
Count
either
is full.
strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab for the second out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So 2 down now, and here is George Brett. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. 2 left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Mariners 3 and the A's 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Mark McGwire. And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
no strikes.
Slider for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Grounds one to short. Lindor. One up, one down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Stepping in, Dave Winchester. He's already homered in this game. On the corner for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Right back to him on the mound. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Vinny Castilla. Doubled in his first AB. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. The A's go quietly. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the power hitting catcher, Roy Campanella. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
0-2.
Up and in, and the count is 1-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that's a foul ball. Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Singy, it feels like we're approaching decision time for this coaching staff with the rookie on the mound.
Yeah, they've got him for a few runs so far, and the pitch count's starting to get up there a little bit. So coaching staff at least looking to come up with a plan, if not coming out to the mound soon. So probably not the outing he was dreaming of, but he's done some good things in this one.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ground ball. Fires across the diamond. Mays retired at first.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Movement in the bullpen. Number 64 appears to be getting loose. Huseby, a left-hander, also throwing. And now it's even up.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
Got him looking. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Mariners go down quietly there, and the score stays 3-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Spahn back to work. And there's the strike.
You know, these A's, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
And that skips in the dirt. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Gary Carter up next for the A's. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here.
One and two.
In the dirt, blocked. That one misses. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess, and clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see, and that was a great one right there.
So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Richie Ashburn.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher
1-0.
off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Gehringer
That
in the
missed.
box
That's a
here.
ball.
Lets that one go for a ball.
Good
1-0.
spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Ball.
In the dirt.
2-1.
Goes to second.
No,
Save.
he did it, he
And
did
he's
it.
into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. The 2-1. Here's a high chopper. Brett. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. The A's strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for the
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Al Huseby.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So now the Seattle pitcher, Warren Spahn. Huseby goes 5 feet 11 inches.
0-1.
He features a 4-seam fastball, a forkball, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 0-1. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Gonna really
1-2
need to
the
hang
count.
in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Line drive, takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now the right fielder, Ricky Henderson. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Missed
1 ball, no
inside
strikes.
with the curve.
Hee-haw.
And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
So digging in, Joe Morgan, 1 for 2. Step off, throw to first.
No,
Ricky
right.
dives back in. Right through there for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
In the air, left field. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Barry Bonds.
So up next, Barry Bonds. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the
1
way
ball, 1 strike.
so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. Henderson off of first with 2 away. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. You'll take those bloop hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
And now, Rafael Palmeiro. First pitch, and he just misses. Two on, 2 outs. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 on, 2 outs. Hard hit, right side. On to first, and that's the inning. So they strand a pair. 5 innings complete. It's the Mariners 3 and the A's 1. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Aparicio. The pitch. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Ground ball right side. Palmeiro. Just got him on that one. Duke Snyder up next for the A's. 0 for 2 in this one. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Misses off the plate. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Just missed.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get
2
through
balls,
one
1
more
strike.
inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Bonds under it. Brings it in. 2 down. Mark McGuire getting ready to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. Ripped to short. Out number 3. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the number 64 gets handed the rock out of the pen, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. And that's outside. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Roy Campanella up next for the Mariners. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Up and in, and that's ball one.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Willie Mays digging in now. And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Up and in. Look out.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. On to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning.
Leading off for the Athletics, the left fielder, Dave Winchester.
Just missed.
1-0.
Swinging a foul straight back. Spahn winds and deals. And that's in the dirt.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Castilla lays off down low as he digs in for the third time.
Two and 0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. Makes the catch. 2 away now. Now it's the right fielder, David Justice. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. The Athletics trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
What a stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. And the A's are gone in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Tim Burke on a pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Tino Martinez. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Number 28, Tino Martinez.
Right through there for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. To the right side, Gehringer sends it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Number 21, Warren Spahn.
Warren Spahn up next for the Mariners. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Freddie Freeman.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
On the outside corner, it's 0-1. Right field, that's back there, that one way back, and it's gone. Freddie Freeman bops one out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
And now for Seattle, Ricky Henderson. Just off the outside edge. And that's a strike. Now a fly ball to right center. Snyder snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Morgan now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. And that's a 2-out double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Bonds, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. It's out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Tim Burke is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Number 41 into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now Rafael Palmeiro. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Up and in. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aroldis Chapman.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's the catcher, Gary Carter. Off the mark there, 1-0. Chapman, 37 years young. And he was born in Cuba. Check swing, and he went. And the count even 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Tino Martinez digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That missed. That's a ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Charlie Gehringer will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0. All right.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the air, right field. And that is that. Back in Seattle, bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, George Brett. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. The A's bullpen has some movement. Colin Poche getting loose out there. And that skips in the dirt.
1-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2's the count.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Out towards right center field. On the move to the gap. Puts it away for the out. Roy Campanella up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
This one in the air right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And stepping in for the Mariners, Willie Mays. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Just missed. On here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball. Francisco Lindor hitting on deck circle. Next offering is in for a strike. Foul ball there. Two outs. And there's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Lindor stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And now 2-0. Late with the swing there.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Next offering is fouled back. Mays, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely.
Hey.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front
Stop.
shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Got him swinging. Mariners leave one. They lead it, though, 6-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth, and now the shortstop, Luis Aparicio. Ron Reed gets the call from the pen on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-2. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. Now one gone in the ninth. Next up for the A's, Duke Snider. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the top of the ninth. And that's a strikeout looking. Now only one out remaining.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
The A's down to their final strike. Got it! And that's the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.